Then for the compiler, you need to do the two-step compile. One is a pre-compile, who provide the DBMS vendor provide that. Then the compile using the GCC or the program host language compiler. Dynamic SQL, as I mentioned, so depending on the input, it can be different, various way to select the data. Okay. So in this case, this is an example of the C proceed. So you can make this SQL string statement like this, then run this one. So then the library or the component, this is not the core level interface, this is the library or component. In case the JDBC is a Java API, the Microsoft provide ODBC, nowadays it's ADO, Advanced Database Object. So in case of JDBC, it has several components. So first you need to download the get the library precompiled, the Java library. Okay, then you can use that. That is a driver. Okay, then in your application you are using this driver. So it has always started with the connection. Connection is standardized. So this one can be used for any DBMS. So if you change this part, so you can use the Infomix or MySQL and DB2. So it's a standardized database connection. Then you can, there are some classes provided by the JDBC. You can use such a thing like this statement, prepare the statement, and you can get the data. There are the example. So you can easily make the dynamic database program by changing this one. You can get the output will be the P statement. You can get such a data. Okay. As a result. Okay. So result set, then you can get the data one by one, because all data will be so that the result set, then you can fetch one by one. So using the method, they already provide a method to fetch the data, so you can get the one by one. So the procedure, we will see a little bit more details about the stored procedure. I think the GA will do the simple exercise in the class. Did you do that? The last class? If not, it will be the next one. So there are two the stored procedure. One is the procedure which without the output, and the function. Where is the function? This is the yes. Function has the output, return value, return type. That's the only difference between the procedure and the function. Okay. So keep in mind, such a stored procedure are running on your database system, not the local. So it's a kind of the opposite of the client server, the architecture. Okay. So which means the procedure part will be running on the server side. It will be overhead. So some of the project manager, they don't like to use the stored procedure a lot. Okay, I suggest very limitedly use such a stored procedure. Okay, so it's running on the server side. This is all server side. Okay, we can create this procedure and embed the SQL part begin and end. We will see the example of that. So like this is the procedure name, input value, then the begin and end. We can put the procedural part inside here. which means it provides several the conditional statement, if then else, while loop, for loop. Most general the conditional statement are provided by the stored procedure, like the if, else if, the loop, and the end loop. So this is an example of the test procedure. We have the input value num and input value name, and start with the num1 is from the 10. Then insert the student value num1 and the name. This is how many times?
10 to no,
It's a 10 to 15, right? So 10 to 15, so it's a 6 times.
Yeah.
10, 11, like that. So it will be inserted. So you can do the procedure part using them. So whenever you, next thing is, how can we use this one? Function can be used with sequence, like the count and maximum. You can use with the sequence. Also, you can learn explicitly using the call the command. Okay, you can call only the procedure. You can call only the function. Okay, there are different ways. So this is how to create the function. It has the return value. So for example, the test function return integer for the what is the maximum of the maximum number of the student. I think that what is the maximum with S number as a part of as a attribute of the student, we try to get the maximum value. Then it will be stored at the num1. Num1 will be returned whenever you call. So how can we use the function? You can use the test function call. The S number will be test function. Then there is no input. Then it will be run. Then the maximum will be stored here. Or this one will be used here also. So this is also a lot of time you will see the create or replace. Whenever you revise the function or procedure, you need to drop, delete, remove the stored procedure and create again. So if you want to do at one time create or replace, which means if there exists the same name of the function, it will be automatically deleted and created. So this is another example. We have seen what is a cursor. Okay, so details of the syntax of the PL/SQL you can find because it's not standardized. So I cannot teach the detail, but you will see the some of the example of the Oracle from exercise lab. But if you are using the DBMS, so you can find the syntax. It's not very difficult. It's very straightforward. If you know the Java or any program language, it's very easy to catch up. But you need to know the concept of the PL/SQL. What is the PL/SQL stored procedure, and when we need to use such a thing. Okay. Thank you, and good luck for your midterm on Thursday. It will start from exactly 9:30. So don't be late at that. If you commute using the train, please a little bit earlier on Thursday. We will start the Thursday morning. Okay, thank you.